A Central Indiana mother tonight is talking exclusively to 13 News about the long-awaited closure that she has after learning that her son's remains have now been identified.
Those remains were among the thousands discovered at the Westfield home of suspected serial killer Herb Baumeister. He's suspected of targeting and killing in the mid-80s to mid-90s at least 25 men who were gay.
Our Emily Longnecker talked with the woman who now knows for sure that her son was one of those 25. Emily?
Well, for 30 years, this mom has wondered if her son was one of the victims, one of the 24 people whose remains were found on Baumeister's farm in 1996. Since then, thousands of bones from those remains have been here at the University of Indianapolis, sitting on a shelf, essentially, and the Hamilton County coroner decided to reopen the case last year to try and identify some more of those remains, all because this mother said she needed answers.
Sharon Livingston now has them. She learned earlier this week her son Alan was among some of those remains. Alan disappeared in 1993. He was just 27 years old. 3 years later, police found the decomposed and charred remains of at least 24 people on Baumeister's farm. Livingston has always wondered if Alan could be one of them. Livingston's nephew contacted the Hamilton County coroner last fall and asked if the case could be reopened. That prompted Hamilton County Coroner Jeff Jellison to put out a call across the country asking families for DNA samples if they had male family members who went missing in the mid-80s to 90s. Livingston gave a sample. This week, she got an answer.
I've always known in my heart, but I was hoping that they would come across the facts and, find my son. And they did.
Coming up tonight at 6, I'll tell you the one thing Livingston has held on to all of these years, just in case her son was alive. In Indianapolis, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.